Hi, Starlight. It's so nice to see you guys again. Welcome to my virtual sanctuary. I do tarot readings, book club, meditations, a bunch of different stuff. So if you're interested in spirituality and new age metaphysics, then go ahead and press that subscribe button and hit a like and share if you want. It only takes a second and it helps me out a lot, you guys. You don't even know. I'm a starting channel. I'm growing. I'm trying to grow, so it helps out a lot. Anyways, today we are going to be doing Tarot Tuesday. Of course, it's Tuesday. It's time to get your weekly guidance. I got you. I got you. We're going to get into it. I'm going to be using the Wild Unknown Tarot and the Starseed Oracle. Well, the Wild Unknown Tarot by Kim Kranz and the Starseed Oracle by Rebecca Campbell and Danielle Noel. So those are the decks that we're going to be using today. And I'm going to be doing 3 separate piles like always with the chakra crystals like always. So I will see you there. Okay, Starlight, here's your pile selection. We have 3 separate piles here. Today, I chose not to use the chakra stones. I don't know why. Usually, I just stick my hand in the bag and see which one calls out to me, but today it was not the chakra stones. So these are the stones that we're going to use today for our piles. We have a piece of labradorite for pile number 1. Pile number 2 is a kind of rough, kind of tumbled piece of citrine, and then that's for pile number 2. And then for pile number 3 we have a smooth piece of amethyst. So let's start by taking 3 deep mindful breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. Close your eyes and really try to picture the stones in your mind's eye and ask your spirit guides, which pile is for me? Which pile is my pile? And the first one that pops into your head after you ask that question, that is your pile. And you may feel called to more than one, and that's okay. But go ahead and take your mindful breaths. And make your selection. Hello Starlight, welcome to pile number 1 with the labradorite crystal. Let's get into it. I'm not going to waste any time. Let's see what your weekly guidance is for this week's Tarot Tuesday. We have jump in, Andromedan energy, adventure, say yes to change. And then we have the 9 of Wands. Sorry, I had to figure out my Roman numerals for a second, and that's in reverse. So right now, I can already see that you are in a state of fear to step forward, to make the next step in whatever endeavor or whatever part of your life path that you're heading towards. The 9 of Wands upright usually symbolizes taking the next step in your journey, in your potential, in your soul's path, or I mean your soul's potential, your life's purpose. Taking the next step in your life's purpose is what I'm trying to say. And when it's reversed, because I do read reversals, I usually feel like the energy is, or could be, stagnant, or the opposite of the energy of what it was when it's upright. And especially with this jump in card, because it's telling you, Spirit is calling out for you to jump in and take risks. Spirit is asking for you to say yes to change and adventure. Andromedan energy, adventure, say yes to change, jump in. Without fear. So that is your guidance for this week, is to leave that state of fear and to move more into an energy where you're willing to take risks and where you're willing to jump in to the things that you want. Sometimes, and I have experienced this myself, sometimes we feel like we don't have the confidence, the abilities, the know-how or whatever to make our dreams come true. But honestly, we as human beings, we can learn anything. We can learn how to do anything. So as long as you put forth the effort to learn about what it is that you want to do, then you will be able to do it. It's going to take some learning, some research. You know, you might have to, I just heard, go back to school. You might have to go back to school. Some people might be called to go back to school. If you're not being called to go back to school, it's self-taught, self-learning. Going to the library and getting a book on the subject that you're trying to learn about, or going to do an in-depth, not just a Google search, but like an in-depth, deep dive into the subject that you're trying to learn about. And then once you feel confident enough in the knowledge that you've gained, then that's when you can step forward and take this next step. You'll feel more confident then to be able to take the next step. But right now, Spirit is calling you out and saying, basically, right now you're in a state of fear and you need to get out of that. You need to be, the first step to getting out of it is to being aware of it first. If you're aware of it, then you're able to make the change. If you're unaware of it, then you're not looking at it from that perspective. You're not thinking of it as a state of fear. You might be thinking that you don't have the know-how, you don't have the finances, you don't have this, you don't have that to be able to start. When in all actuality, you have everything that you could possibly need right here and right now. All you have to do is put forth some sort of effort. Just plant the seeds, especially now that we're in the new year. This is the perfect time to plant the seeds and manifest exactly what it is that you're trying to achieve. Some of you are going to be taking actual steps in an adventure, going on a trip. but it might be a trip that you're not wanting to go on, or a trip that you're nervous about. Maybe somewhere that you've never been before. So it might be some type of nervous energy, or you might be, I just heard, moving to a new place that you've never been before. And you might have some sort of fear behind that. But your adventure is coming, and Spirit is basically calling to you and telling you, have no fear. The energy will be right side up again, and you'll be taking forward steps once you leave that state of fear, and once you become more aware of what it is exactly, like the excuses that you're making to not fulfilling your life's purpose, to not doing what it is that you're being called to do. It's okay if you don't have all the materials that you need right now. It's okay if you feel like you don't have the finances, if you feel like you don't have the know-how. All you have to do is start. All you have to do is plant the seed and start. That's it. And after you start taking the first step, then you'll take the next one, and then the next one, and then the next one, and eventually you will be well on your way. Change is coming to your life. The year of 2025 is going to bring great change to your life. Big changes. This is the year that you're going to start taking steps, or bigger steps, towards your life's purpose. You may not even know it yet. You may be thinking like you have no idea how that could possibly happen. But I always say, I don't know how, but I'm willing to allow whatever it is. You know what I mean? So you don't know how you're going to get there, how you're going to achieve your life's purpose, how you're going to start taking steps towards that way. You don't know how, but you're willing to allow that to happen. As long as you're willing to allow it to happen, then it's going to become a lot easier for you. The willingness is what's going to help you. The willingness to change, the willingness to be open to new experiences. That's what's going to help you open up to this opportunity that's coming your way, to this adventure that's coming your way. So, pile number one, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for tuning in and sharing this space with me. If you liked this message, if it resonated with you, please like the video, share, and subscribe. It helps me out so much, and it only takes a second for you to do. I appreciate all of your time and energy spent here with me, and I will see you next week for your weekly guidance. Much love. Hey Starlight, welcome to pile number 2, to your weekly guidance for your Tarot Tuesday reading. This is pile number 2 with the raw and tumbled citrine stone. So let's get into it. We have Inner Earth and the 9 of Cups. So, 10 of Cups energy is, I know this is 9 of Cups. 10 of Cups energy is when you've fulfilled your greatest happiness, right? Your life's dream. You've reached the end of the yellow brick road and all of your wishes have come true. That's what the 10 of Cups energy is. But the 9 of Cups, it could feel like you're right at the precipice of what you want, And you may be feeling tired and unable or like unwilling to keep going forward. You're at that point where you're like, is this actually even gonna happen for me? And Spirit is calling out to you and saying, you will survive this. New solutions and beginnings. This is a moment of reflection. This is a moment for you to see what is coming before it does. I'm hearing, don't stop imagining, keep dreaming. That's what I'm hearing. Keep dreaming, keep daydreaming. Keep that vision in your focus at all times. No matter how hard it gets, no matter how tired you get. If you get tired, rest. New solutions and beginnings. In a time of reflection, when you're starting something new, it's right after a period of renewal, a period of rest, a period of respite, sabbatical. So, when you're ready to start something new, then you're ready. But you still may be in that moment of rest. You still may be in that state of needing rest, needing reflection before you step into what it is that's coming your way. Some of you may be getting a new job. Some of you may be starting a new career opportunity or a new career pursuit in school. Some of you may be trying to start a business or selling your own handmade products, your own handmade goods, or thinking about doing something like that. Some of you are thinking about starting something that is going to bring you great happiness, great joy. In your eye, if you get this thing, if you achieve this, then it will just put the cherry on top of your life. Like, you'll just be so happy, so joyous. And that's how you're looking at this objective, this place, this goal. But you're still feeling the overwhelm, you're still feeling the tired, you're still feeling the doubt, and thinking, is this even going to happen for me? And Spirit is telling you, yes, it is going to happen for you. You're going to have everything that you've ever dreamed of. You're going to have it all. But you cannot give up when you're right there. You cannot give up when you're so close. You are very, very close to reaching your absolute goal. And if you just keep going, if you just keep pushing forward, then you'll see that it's a lot closer, especially with 9 of Cups energy, a lot closer than you thought it was. The reason why you might be having doubt is because you're going through a hard time in your life right now, a rough time, a rut, depression, anxiety, financial hardship, problems with family, problems in your relationship, some type of issue, some type of rough spot in your life. And that is what is causing you doubt. That's what is making you think that this may not be for you, or that this may not be something that you can achieve. But Spirit is letting you know that whatever this thing is, whatever obstacle you're facing right now, you will survive this. You will survive this. You will create this inner earth, this beautiful oasis on the inside that it will radiate to the outside. You will manifest what you are internally daydreaming about. You will manifest it. It will radiate into the reality of your life. But you cannot give up. So that is the guidance for you this week, pile number 2. Don't give up. Keep going. You got this. Stay strong. You have everything that you need. So if this message resonated with you, please like, share, and subscribe for more. It helps me out so much, and it only takes a second. I appreciate all of your time and energy that you've spent here with me, and I'll see you next week for your weekly guidance on Tarot Tuesday. Much love. Hey Starlight, welcome to pile number 3. Welcome to your Tarot Tuesday weekly guidance. This is pile number 3 with the smooth amethyst stone. So let's get into it. We have the 7 Star Sisters. Okay, Pleiadian energy. And the 6 of Wands. Okay. Okay. So, the 7 Star Sisters always reminds me of the Pleiades. Birthing creations, tapestry of life, expression. So with this 6 of Wands, the energy for pile number 3 is feeling like you are finally leaving this space that wasn't a good space. You're finally getting out of your rut, right? Just like this butterfly rising above these thorny branches. Not really thorny, but these branches that could very well stab their delicate wings. You're rising above all of the drama. You're rising above all of the negativity. And you're doing this because you want to do better. You want to create something for yourself, a life for yourself that is better. You may catch yourself cutting off old friends. You may even cut off family. You're going to catch yourself maybe trying to cut out some old habits, things that are not serving you, no longer serving you, and that are no longer bringing you joy. You're going through this phase where you see your life as an empty canvas, and you want to paint that canvas with what you want. You don't want to get a stock photo of a life that looks good. You want to create your own and paint your own picture of your life, of whatever it is that you want for yourself. You're ready to have full expression. You're ready to bring into fruition everything that you were trying to create. Art, music, writing, poetry. You're ready to bring it forward. And you're divinely guided as well. I feel like you're divinely guided. You're hearing the messages from your higher self. You're hearing the messages from your guides. And you're telling yourself, this may, just be me thinking, or this is just wishful thinking. This just be me, just be me in my head. Sorry. It may just be me in my head, or it may just be me thinking, daydreaming again. But in all actuality, it's your guides, it's your higher self that's reaching out to you and calling out to you and guiding you and letting you know what your next step is. So if you feel called to cut out a habit, cut it out. If you feel called to cut off a person and no longer deal with their energy, then do so. But no longer living in your not living with your authentic self is no longer an option for you. It's not something that you want to do anymore. You have to be authentic with yourself, and I'm not telling you that that's something that you have to do. This is something that you are feeling within yourself. You are feeling like you need to be authentic, that you're tired of putting on a front for the world, or you're tired of living a life that is not fulfilling or happy to you. You're tired of living your life this way, and you want to paint your own life on this new and empty canvas, this new beginning, this new creation. And you can start anew. This is the perfect time to do it. It's the new year. You can start anew. You can tell yourself right now, this is what I want. This is what I'm gonna, what I'm gonna have in my life. This is what I'm willing to deal with, and this is what I will not be connected to whatsoever. You have that power. You have that ability. And you are actually feeling that too as you rise above all of this, as you rise above everything that was holding you back before from creating the life that you want to create. As you rise above that, you can feel yourself being guided. You can hear the messages. They're not just in your head. It's not just you daydreaming or thinking. This is actually your guides, your higher self guiding you and telling you what your next step is. If you are feeling held back by a person, a situation, a habit, a job, a home, then really start putting forth the effort to change that situation for yourself so you can move forward and create the life that you want. It's not going to happen if you don't actually take steps for it to happen. No matter what those steps may be, it's the first step that matters. And after you do that first one, it'll be continuous on from there. I said the same thing in pile number 1. You may be coming from pile number 1 and hearing the same message. You got to take that first step to let go of whatever it is that you are holding on to that's holding you back. Or let me rephrase that. You need to let go, release whatever it is that's holding on to you, that's holding you back. The minute that you do that, the second that you start cutting out all of these bad habits, all of these people, all of these things that are holding you back, the second that you do that, you are going to start seeing the life that you want to live, manifesting right before your eyes. You have a tapestry of life, a rich tapestry to share with the world. You have something that's rich and grand to share with the world. You only need to take your time to create it and take that first step. So that's the guidance for you, pile number 3. Thank you so much for sharing this space with me. If this message resonated with you, please like, share, and subscribe for more. It helps me out so much, and it only takes a second. I appreciate you sharing this space and energy with me here today. And I'll see you next week for your weekly guidance for Tarot Tuesday. Much love.